Alright, maraming salamat sa JC Tejano at Lulu Lapis. Ngayon naman, Sandro, dahil Women's Month, syempre kikilalanin natin yung mga magigiting na Filipina. Alamin natin ang kanilang tanging galing at talento. Let's all watch this.
Yolanda David Reyes, isang babaeng may natatanging galing at dedikasyon sa larangan ng architecture at academe. Natanggap niya ang kanyang master's and bachelor's degree mula sa University of Santo Tomas at ang kanyang doctorate naman mula sa University of the Philippines. Siya ay isa sa mga pinakarespetadong arkitekto, di lamang dito sa Pilipinas, pati na rin sa buong mundo. 9 na taon din siyang naging dean ng UST College of Architecture and Fine Arts. At sa ilalim ng kanyang pamumuno, nagtamo ang kolehiyo ng katayuan na Sentro ng Kahusayan. Umani rin siya ng mga parangal sa buong mundo. Siya ang unang babaeng naging chairman ng Architects Regional Council of Asia, ang pinaka-prestigyosong architect association sa Asia. Bukod pa riyan, nag-iisang Pinay sa buong Southeast Asia na kinilala bilang honorary fellow sa American Institute of Architects. At kamakailan lamang ay ginawaran siya ng Gusi Peace Prize 2013 in Architecture and Academe para sa kanyang di matatawarang talento at pagmamahal sa arkitektura. Ganyan ang galing ng Pinay. Kaya Architect Yolanda David Reyes, mabuhay ka!
Alright, alam mo Sandro, napakaswerte natin ngayong umaga dahil makakapanayam natin of course ang isang kagalang-galang na Filipina na talaga nga namang gumawa ng ingay sa larangan ng arkitektura. So this morning, para po pag-usapan natin, makasama po natin ating very special guest. Let us all welcome Architect Yolanda David Reyes, 2013 International Gusi Peace Prize Awardee. Good morning, Architect.
Good morning sa inyo.
Yes. Architect, siguro let's start off. Matanong ko lang po, bakit po arkitektura ang inyong napiling field? Kumbaga, was this like a passion that you had since you were young? Like, kumbaga, yung pag tinatanong kayo ng bata kayo ng dream job, ito na kagad yung naiisip nyo? Or did it come later in life for you to be inclined to architecture?
Well, I was exposed kasi sa environment ng architecture. My father was an architect and 2 of my brothers are architects. So, yun, nakikita ko yung kagandahan. Pag may ginuhit ka sa papel, nakikita mo, nare-realize mo in actual form. So I was exposed at an early age. But then, I decided on the last part of my, of high school. Dahil sabi ko, parang may gusto pa rin akong iba. Gusto ko sana mag-doktor. Kaya lang, ang tagal-tagal naman ng pagiging doktor. So, but then, I decided to take up architecture and I enjoyed being an architect. I enjoy my work very much.
So Architect, nakita natin kanina yung dami ng achievements ninyo. No? Talagang Sandro, hindi matatawaran sa dami. Kahit nga dito sa script ko, talagang ang daming nakalista. Pero Architect, sa dami po na achievements na nakamit na ninyo, meron pa po ba kayong gusto pang ma-contribute pagdating sa field ng architecture?
Sa ngayon kasi, yung ginagawa ko sa Union of International Architects, may work program doon which is called the Work Program on Responsible Architecture. And I think this will be my advocacy, yung how we can help sustain the environment. Kasi we to work on architecture being a prime mover in a sustainable future for the world, Kasi dami na natin problema on climate change and many things. So that would be my advocacy and how to alam mo na kami buildings, we build magde-design kami, and so my advocacy is to somehow regain the footprints of the building, yung kung saan mo tinayo yung building, magpapalit ka doon ng green something, like a rooftop or a balcony which you can turn into a garden. so that we don't lose the advantages of trees na binibigay sa atin ng trees, ng greeneries and vegetation.
Alright. Ma'am, let's talk more about this work program, responsible architecture. So, this is something na maybe medyo foreign term to us all kasi this is something you're pushing for. Aside from what you've already mentioned, ma'am, what else is covered under responsible architecture? And what have we done na kumbaga mga projects na existing na po na kumbaga pasok nga po dito sa responsible architecture?
Well, I have actually made responsible architecture into 3 different categories. Yung responsibility ng architect, know how to design that will be useful to the environment, no, in a way that will be contextual, yung makikijive siya, no, it will be naka-blend siya sa architectural surroundings, no. Not only architectural, even natural surroundings. So, yung responsibility ng architect, yung responsibility ng architecture to society. Kasi we also have a responsibility as a citizen in relation to our profession as an architect. So, katulad nun, meron kaming project sa UAP, yung we bring the toilets to the areas of mobile toilets ito, tsaka showers, yung ginagamit namin yung mga container vans sa mga schools that does not have this, or if there are emergency activities or mga disasters, ito yung mga pwede namin i-contribute as architects and as a group, no, kasi yung United Architects of the Philippines, yun ang isang prime mover who will really push through with our advocacies, no. So yun ang pwedeng gawin ng yung responsible architecture. And the other thing, so the third one is the responsibility of an architect to the environment. Kung paano siya magde-design na hindi niya masyadong gagalawin yung ecology, yung how to make the environment pleasing, and yung hindi natin masyadong ginugulo yung natural habitat of our yung mga co-habitants natin dito sa mundo.
Yes, architect, sa ngayon ba may mga nakikita pa rin po ba tayong kakulangan o problema na kinaharap ng iba nating mga architects? And ano po yung mga solution or mga programs na dapat pa po nating i-prioritize sa ngayon?
Ngayon kasi ang nakikita ko sa atin, yung kakulangan natin is the acceptability of using an architect as the prime mover of any built structure, no, and built environment. So kasi yung arkitekto pinag-aaralan niya lahat yung kung paano gagalaw sa loob ng structure na gagawin niya, at saka yung paikot sa kanya, yung site structure will be placed. Kaya dapat kasi I think it is the only profession that has the educational background. Architecture and planning, no? Meron kasi mga environmental planners din. So these are the 2 prime movers who would really be in a position to say na eto yung maganda dahil pinag-aralan yon yung climate, yung the building in relation to climate, how you'll position your building in relation to wind direction, to solar yung solar functions natin, yung mga ganon.
Yes.
So it's very important that this will be the action of the at saka yung arkitekto very important din sa nation building sana mas marami silang isama sa paggagawa ng yung involved, marami silang i-involve sa nation building kasi yun nga, yung especially the environmental planners, yung city planning is very important, kaya
urban planning,
minsan yung urban planning, regional planning. Kasi minsan kaya tayo nagkakaproblema sa traffic natin in the next 5 years. It may be the first few years, Pero yung long-term aspect na dapat idinulot ng mga transportation and movement and all that, hindi masyadong na-foresee. Pero pag arkitekto siya, pag planner siya, kuha niyan lahat yun. Kuha niyan lahat yun.
Arkitekto naman, gusto ko lang matanong kasi like with what you've been telling us, ngayon nga lang, kumbaga, ang dami niyo pong mga naka-line up na ideas at mga proyekto na gusto niyo pong gawin. And kanina nga napanood natin sa ating video na pinalabas, Dianne, talaga si architect, napakaraming kanyang achievements. Gusto ko naman pong malaman, ano po ba ang nagda-drive sa sa inyo para po magawa lahat ng ito na, kumbaga sabay-sabay, pero you don't lose focus on the priorities of each of these projects that you want to push for?
Alam mo, daming nagtatanong sa akin yan, how can you do all this all at the same time, parang, ako I'm very lucky to have a family who is very, very supportive, My husband, Molly, is very supportive to me. So, he's also an architect. While I do architectural practice, nagpa-practice din kasi ako as architect, he's there also, who's always supporting me and my children. Ngayon, medyo sila, they're all married, but even in their young years, they are very supportive in the sense that first I would ask them, okay ba, I will be dean, and you will be seeing less of me, ganon, and they would, yay, din si mama, yung mga ganon. Pero, but this will all contribute to what I want to be, and of course, the surroundings. When we see our surroundings, makikita natin parang may kulang pa, may kailangan pang gawin. Ang ganda-ganda nga ng ating kalakaran ngayon, kasi matuwid na daan, and we are all treading on that. We want to pursue that. So, and we are getting a lot of investment. Kaya sana ituloy lang natin to, and I think, yun nga, kaming mga ordinaryong tao at yung mga nasa kalye pang tao na lahat tayo, sana we'll just do our part. And I think this is my part, yung doing my advocacies, doing the advocacies of the United Architects of the Philippines, para maano lang natin to. Kasi the President or our cannot do this alone. We have yung masses, kailangan nandun din.
And, and speaking, Sandro, of United Architects of Philippines, na-awardan po kayo ng United Architects of the Philippines. Siguro, bahaginan niyo po for the benefit of our viewers yung award na ibinigay sa inyo.
Ibibigay pa lang.
Oh, ibibigay pa lang. Okay.
Yeah, this is the Likha Award. And I was very, very happy because this is a peer award. And usually that is the most difficult thing to achieve, Yung, it is the highest award that is being bestowed by the United Architects of the Philippines. And so far, only the likes of Locsin, Hermoso, Manyosa, those are the people who had this, among others, siguro mga wala pang 15 among the 30,000 architects in the Philippines. And I'm very proud and I was humbled actually to have received that, and being in the peers or in the same place where this very, very prominent people are.
Yes. Ito, architect, ang gusto ko naman matanong, kumbaga, when we talk about architecture as a profession po, is there parang kumbaga sa gender din po, nagkakaroon ba ng mga equality issues dyan? Kumbaga dahil female, parang some would prefer yung architect nila would be a man or a male figure. Meron po mga klaseng pangyayari po na nangyayari sa profession po ninyo?
Sa akin, wala. Gender is not an issue as far as I am concerned. Except probably when you do site visits. Yun lang kasi merong aakit ka doon, but we have to do that, and I do that. So I don't think gender issue is not
there are no biases.
Wala naman.
Biases,
So equal naman. Pero architect, nakita natin talagang very successful kayo. Siguro right now, do you have any tips or advices dun sa mga aspiring architects maging katulad, gusto po nila maging katulad nyo, lalo na yung mga kabataan nating nanonood ngayon?
Yung advice ko, well, just be ruled by your conscience, and always see what you have to be very sensitive of what is around you. Do not be self-centered. Do not think of what you will gain out of something. You will have to think of people you will be able to help, or a profession which you will be able to promote. Yung ganon. And the reason also why I am being out in the international scene is because I want to promote the Filipino as a whole. Kasi minsan iba na yung natin. So this time, pagka nandun ka as president, as a council officer, mga ganyan, then they look up to, meron ding yung ganon, they look up to the Filipinos as a whole, pinaniniwalaan nila. nire-respeto nila.
Yes.
Ito, architect, like what we've said earlier kanina na talagang napakarami nyo ang ginagawa and sometimes you even ask your children, your family for support for your decisions. But I'd like to ask on a more personal note or a more personal level, paano naman po natin nagagawang i-balance kumbaga yung oras natin with our family, with all the work that you have lined up for you?
Okay, that one could be before, when my children are when they're still very young. Ang ginawa ko lang noon, time management. I would always allot like Sundays for my children. Tapos yung, if they need me, then I would be there. Ayun nga, siguro time management and understanding from them. And I think it's just maximizing my time, yung talagang value,
Yes.
value time.
Pero architect, alamin rin natin, Sandro, malaki yung pasasalamat ni architect University of Santo Tomas. Siguro magandang opportunity na to na ma-discuss natin or malaman kung bakit napakalaki po ang inyong pasasalamat sa eskwelahang ito.
Kasi I started with the University of Santo Tomas when I was in grade 1. So from grade 1 up to my college degree and even my masteral degree.
Lahat po UST po.
UST lahat yun.
Die hard po wala kayo na.
May loyalty award na po tayo.
Meron akong loyalty award
Wow.
nung college ako. Sabi nga, tinawagan nga ako nung gumraduate ako nung BS ko, yung BS Architecture graduation, tinawagan ako sa stage, sabi, she will be receiving a gold medal. Tapos narinig daw ng mga kapatid ko while they were in the audience, sabi, magaling talaga ang mga David kasi my maiden name is David sa Pampanga. And then, nung sinabing she is receiving a golden medal for her being here from elementary to college, natawa nga lahat kasi hindi naman pala sa galing, may loyalty. So, but very true, sinasabi ko nga, ang formation ko all with the University of Santo Tomas. Naman Catholic school yon, so
Yes.
I am very very close to my to Catholic religion and to him, and sabi ko nga and then kinuha nila akong din, so parang nandun na lahat and I have three buildings to be proud of na may tinanim ako doon. So ang formative stages ko lahat doon And also UST is very supportive to me, yung mga pari doon. Father De La Rosa, who was my rector when I was dean, sila Father Terry, and so very supportive to me, Father Lau and all that. Pero I would like to correct also I did not finish my PhD, yung degree ko sa UP. I just finished my academic units, all my academic units sa School of Urban and Regional Planning. Kaya lang, I was already called to be dean sa UST College of Architecture. And I thought, kala ko kasi superwoman ako, magagawa ko yung thesis ko while I was dean. Kaya lang I'm also very focused when I was dean. So, I failed to complete my degree in the PhD.
Pero Sandro, alam mo, hindi lamang si Architect Yoli kilala dito sa pagiging dean. Kilala rin siya bilang 2013 International Gusi Peace Prize Awardee. Siguro kahit konti lang ma-explain natin kung ano po ito at ano po yung naiambag natin.
Yung Gusi Peace Prize, I was awarded for leadership, architecture and academe. And this is a private firm which awards mga people who have significant contribution and all that. Sabi ko nga, I was really so honored and so humbled when I was with the list of 4 leaders of the world, yung past president ng Romania, past prime minister ng Sudan, past prime minister of Estonia, and the Prince of Arabia is in that list. And 5 yun Kaya I was saying, oh my God, what have I done? Maybe I have done something very good to deserve all this. I was just called one time and they asked me if I would want to ganon, So it was just humbling in a way that with all this, and not only that, meron pang mga international renowned mga pianists, mga humanitarians, mga so many very popular people.
Yes.
So talaga nga naman nakikita natin yung talino, galing ng isang Filipina at nakaka-proud, di ba? So at this point, you have any message to our viewers?
First, I would like to thank you for inviting me here. Sabi nga, this is a Filipina month or Achievers month. So I think I still have to do something about my work program and my advocacy, but I just want everybody to be sensitive in what we do as a Filipino citizen. Sabi nga natin, tulungan natin yung ating bansa na umangat. Kamit ginagawa namin yon in our as architects, and but we also have to do our contribution or our share of making our country a successful one.
Alright, thank you so much. Sana po ay magsilbi po kayong inspirasyon sa lahat. Congratulations, lalo na dun sa mamamayan at lalo na sa mga kababaihan, lalo na Sandro Women's Month ngayon. So again, thank you so much for joining us this morning. That was Architect Yolanda David Reyes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.